Hey guys! So today, I'm going to teach you how to be a dragon. I guess you can say I've been doing a cosplay worklog series for Kija, but this will be the last of it because I ain't going to show you how I styled that wig. It was a hot mess, so you do not want to see that. But this is what the claw turned out to look like. Focus. And I really like the way it turned out. I feel like my weathering could have been done better, but it is like soft model magic clay and it's a little bit bumpy in certain places, but I feel like if you just work on it slowly and be careful and smooth out everything, then you probably your claw will probably turn out better. But yeah, so if you're looking to make a dragon claw, please keep watching. So the first thing I did was cover my latex glove in Mod Podge so that the clay had something to stick to. Now I'm just rolling out some Model Magic clay and wrapping around my wrist, and I'm going to start from my wrist and build up towards my fingers. It's time to build the fingers. So I just took one long sheet of clay and wrapped it around my finger, and I also built the fingers with extra clay because dragon claws are a lot larger than regular hands, so make sure you build those fingers. My claw looks like right now. Tools you might need, I didn't show in the past clip, was the baby powder, just in case you add too much water and it gets really sticky, so you can at least cover it up and make it dry again. But this is what it looks like. It's a little bit bumpy where I had to connect it, but it's still pretty smooth. Like I had a previous one and this one turned out better, so I just need to wait for this to dry, then I can prime it and paint it, then texture it. Woo! So I let the claw dry overnight, and now I'm just going to take some of this puffy paint to smooth out some of the bumpy surfaces, but it's actually pretty smooth. It's just where the knuckles, like where I had to join the fingers and the palm to. But you should have used water to smooth out most of the surfaces already. But yep, this is how big the claw is to my real hand. So you do have to add extra clay to make longer fingers. But just putting some wrapper in there to make it stay up, and I'm just gonna paint it. So now I'm just taking some white puffy paint to try to smooth out some of the bumps I had, and I'm using puffy paint because it does have, it's 3D, so that some of the 3D paint will cover up some of the bumpy surface. I think you get it. I'm done. adding little bits of clay one by one to the pot. It may seem a bit tedious at first, but it will look really nice in the end. So this is what my claw looks like so far. So the texturing is really nice if you use the clay. So it may be really tedious, but I find it really fun. Make sure you do the fingers as well, because Kija has slight scaling on his fingers. So make sure you just do a little bit to the front, and yeah. So I'm just going to let this dry overnight and go to sleep. Just taking some silver paint and weathering some of the scales to give it more dimension, and after that you should seal it with some glaze, but I forgot to include that clip in the video. So that's it, and I really like the way it turned out. And okay, let me just slip it on right here. So I've worn this to one convention, and it's pretty sweaty because you can't move your fingers at all. So you're literally just like this the entire, just like what. But like this part, you might want to add extra glaze to, just so that you have a little bit more like wrist mobility, so that maybe it's if you have a big hand and a thinner wrist like I do, it would be easier to put it on, because my hand is so big, it's kind of, but my wrist is small, and this is not how big my wrist is, excuse me. So I hope this method was good for you, and let me know if this tutorial was helpful to you, and please leave a like, comment down below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! What the heck is cosplay? Like, I got a hand over here, I have like a head over there. My parents are gonna think I murdered someone.